Hello. Where were we?
Yelpa!
Coming! Above you!
Switching arrows! Auka! Down! Incoming! Back here!
Hello?
What is wrong?
I died. And you will help me.
Of course, Gunhild. But to what
Did
end?
we know there was a ghost over here?
Yar came. We needed a way to fight back. I suggested Sather magic.
I understand your desperation, but that was foolish.
Clearly. I was lucky enough to be murdered before my mind could be corrupted, as theirs did. You must free them.
Of course. Say their magic corrupts so ruthlessly. Those poor souls must be in agony.
Then we shall give them death.
Sure thing. This whole stream will probably just be side quests instead, because I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the cottage and talk to everybody. I don't want to deal with Boy right now. Let's try this again. Yeah.
Nice work.
My friends' souls are still twisted, aren't they?
I'm working on it.
Give them the freedom of death.
As soon as we open this box, see what that thing is. I thought that that was. I'm sorry. I thought killing that bird was an objective of some sort.
Piece bearing Lunda's brand. Shame it's broken. Nice bit of work otherwise.
Then why leave it?
You suspicious of her, brother?
If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind.
Perhaps.
And she's southern, so that's another good reason not to trust her.
Ah, that's it.
What's it?
Must be Sather this way. We'll need to find another way around.
What is Sather? That's the way we came from.
Now, how do we get up there, I wonder?
We can't. Not with those vines in the way.
I get the puzzle.
Looks like that worked.
Please. Please end their suffering.
So, what's it like, being back?
Like I haven't come back at all. Everything's changed. I'm a stranger here.
I know the feeling.
Is that? It was a bug.
The runic word appeared over there. See it? Mecking. should be able to reach the wedding site now.
Oh, this is related to the other puzzle. Never mind. There's one more little runic thing. Why, that does work. Freya, stop flashing your gooch. It's not the time for that. That's enough out of you.
Ah, you found some of my armor. I'll fix it up for you real good. Would sure appreciate you finding my orb, though. I am doing this for free and whatnot.
Oh, good dog. We'll take... oh! Didn't even see that. Hang on.
You know, I would have beaten you
What?
early.
It seems like a great time to have this conversation.
If Atreus hadn't been there.
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
As long as they still haunt this realm, so will I.
The closer we get, the more tightness grows.
Let's...
You're sure you want to continue?
Confronting the past comes with a price.
It must be done. I've lived with this pain far too long. If you can believe it. We were happy once. For a time, foolishly believed the peace would last. Perhaps that was my mistake. All I wanted was to protect my family.
There is no shame in that.
I failed all the same.
Hey, buddy.
Brother, I had a thought. What if we took a stealthy approach to our next battle?
No.
Do you know why I left that night, Mimir?
Only a hunch.
He showed me who he really was. Odin asked me to cast a protection spell on him. The one I used on my son. But the way it drove our boy mad, I refused. He was furious, throwing every object he could find, destroyed the room. There was only coldness after that. I tried to make it work, but
No one could have lived like that, Your Majesty. Learn anything?
Did we?
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat with those blades of yours?
No. They would foul the meat.
Oh, because of the magic on them?
The blood.
Ah, yes. Carry on then.
Boy, another one.
sigil arrows won't work on this. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
We just gotta...
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
There we go.
Look, over there.
Hello! Rated M for immaturity. I hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone it is. We're just doing some side stuff. Let's put that over there. I don't want to talk to Boy right now, so this is what we're doing. We are very close to the end of our God of War marathon. We've done all of them except for Ascension. This man has come such a long way.
Allow me. Fu. I never thought I'd come back here.
Oh, Sage, sorry. I assumed as much, but I didn't want to say.
Reavers, of course.
But yeah, glad you're doing well. Not this shit again.
Hit its chest. What it drops is
I know. We've been fighting these. We've been fighting soul eaters for like 5 years.
enemy behind you, Kratos.
Let's just get it to
Protect yourself.
like a new one coming out. That wouldn't be totally out of place. Oh, we got it.
Protect yourself!
The mobile phone one was 2D. I actually did play, like, I did play that one the other day because it's really, really short.
It used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
It's like perfectly fine for like a mobile, like a Java mobile game from 2007. Like, it's better than it has any right to be. But I don't think it's like it wasn't really intended to have any staying power beyond just, oh, I'm in a car and all I got is my phone. The sprite work is really good, but that's about it. I did not see that there was vomit on the ground. I'm sorry. That's the canonical ending, actually. One problem that I do, well, I wouldn't say problem. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Is platinuming, sorry, is that hard? I only got, like, I didn't get very far in the first Death Stranding. Otherwise known as Norman Reedus' sexy hiking.
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it.
Norman Reedus and his incredible fetus. So these are not permanent fixes. I'm planning on giving it Death Stranding another try with the because I think the definitive edition I got for free somewhere. Oh, that's right. She told us about this last time. I forgot. Well, I admire that Kojima is like a AAA auteur still. So, like, regardless of how I feel about the games, I can't take that away from him. He is truly making games for himself, and other people enjoying them is a happy side effect.
So much about that day I wish I could change. If only I'd seen the signs.
I remember when he had that split with Konami, I was like, I'm not gonna look up the details, but I feel like we can just safely assume that Konami's the bad guy. I see no reason why that would have changed.
What's it say, brother?
I think you'd have better luck burning it.
Ratatasker is probably gonna yell at us for killing Needhog, so I also want to delay going back to the house. Oh, thank you.
The crest of the Hewley family. One of the first families ripped apart by the war.
So after this, I'm thinking either Uncharted or The Last of Us as the next marathon.
My circlet's here.
Yeah. That was kind of pretty unambiguously a dick move. As well as kind of signifying like Hollywood bloat, or the bloat of the entertainment industry in general. Since they spent a lot more money on a celebrity to have him say far less. I feel like I read something that David Hayter was doing recently, but I don't remember what it was. When a friend of the channel, Blackstone, was in here when we were playing Metal Gear Solid, I got to talk about David Hayter, so that was pretty cool. Rhea? No. I wasn't listening.
Belong to you.
A symbol of commitment. After the ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home. But after the birth of my son, they stopped too.
We've got to find the orb that the dwarf lady wants. And we got to help those two elves in the camp.
From here. Let's head back and I can take a better look.
I grew up playing Metal Gear Solid 1, but I never got very far because it was Metal Gear Solid 1 and I was a child.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right.
Definitely got stuck on the part where you have to read the back of the game case to get one of the codec frequencies. Because I didn't have the game case. Yes, he rips their front half off. Yeah! It's so good. But I forgot that you have to, like, the way that you identify which one is Meryl is by looking at their ass. And that you have to follow her into the ladies' room. Oh. Oh, arc around. Oh, first try. One more Raven and we get a bonus. I think. And when I streamed it like a year ago, I watched the intro cutscenes or like the briefing, and I was completely unaware that they say that Meryl went through hormonal and hypnotic conditioning to remove her attraction to men as a prerequisite for joining the army. And what's even crazier than that sentence is the fact that it doesn't even seem to be true. Or Solid Snake is just that hot.
Those scrawlings. Must be Sather nearby.
But yeah, I was doing the official re-releases that Konami did recently, and I could not beat the
More Sather markings.
I could not beat the button mashing torture sequence.
Can't be that far ahead.
In my experience, everybody kind of has a hard-coded limit to how fast they can button mash, and there's really not much you can do about it. So I went and played it on an emulator to get past that part.
Looks like more of Lunda's old armor. Nearly have the complete set now.
I have the PS2 version of the physical PS2 version of Snake Eater somewhere. It's one of it's one of like 5 PS2 games I have.
I see something.
It's like the special edition. So I was mildly annoyed at the re-release for making my copy of it less valuable. Slightly less valuable, I suppose. I don't plan on selling it, but it's just nice to have something that is now expensive.
Anything interesting, brother?
Over there. Those are the lost Sather spirits. Friends
Oh.
of Gunhild.
They don't look very friendly anymore, do they?
That raven barely even saw me coming. Hi.
Unstable! Get back!
I actually have very little physical media anymore. We got rid of our DVD collection like 3 years ago. All I got is the like the old games from when I was a kid that we haven't gotten rid of. The only PS2 game that I own that hasn't had a re-release or anything is Suikoden 3. That's the only one.
We should get moving.
Girl, chill out. Hello.
Protect yourself!
He was zooming. I have the special edition of Silent Hill 2, but I don't know. It's probably still worth just as much, but I don't know how long term how that's gonna do. Someone I know was like their brother passed away and they were looking in the attic through their old like PS2 games or whatever. And when they were showing me what they had found, because they're not really like they don't really know much about games, but there was a copy of Rule of Rose, and that's how I realized that I'm a good person, because I could have I could have tried to lie to them and lowball them to like get a hold of that. Because that's like that's potentially up to several months worth of rent, or at least it used to be. I don't know if they lost the source code to 2, honestly.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
It's a very rare PS2 survival horror game. And while I'm paused because I need to answer a text as well. Let me see what they're going for right now. It's a very interesting game, but it's also had a very did not sell well and had kind of a limited run. So let's see what Rule of Rose is going for. $300 pre-owned. Let me see. This one that's still sealed in the original plastic is like $2,000. The story is extremely interesting. I would recommend just watching a playthrough over trying to play it yourself. The gameplay does not. The gameplay is like not great. But like the story brings you over that. So sealed in plastic is around $2,000. Just regular used copies seem to be going around 300. What is this? Some of these prices might be inflated because game grading is a scam, but that's what we're looking at here. What is this? This man is selling Rule of Rose, Silent Hills 2, 3, 4, and Shattered Memories and Obscure for 2.5 grand. I wait, Shattered Memories came out on the PS2? I didn't know that. Played the Wii version before, and like the gameplay is like whatever, but I think the gimmick of the game psychoanalyzing you, like, I think it's basically rendered pointless because just uh, it doesn't really have much of an impact when the game tells you that it's psychoanalyzing you. That's really something that should be happening like silently in the background instead of being like the big selling point. Because then you're just looking at honkers and women's pepperonis to like deliberately get the like the horny ending or whatever.
Just gorgeous.
My significant other was like watched the first Silent Hill movie like a year ago, and they were like, "I thought it was really cool. I want to watch the second one." I was like, "No, you don't. You don't want to watch that one." And they were like, "You can't tell me what to do." And then they watched it, and they were like, "Why did you let me do that?"
Right side, brother.
Oh, this is the way we came. Okay.
Is it done?
Yes.
Your friends are at peace.
Good.
And
I haven't even seen it. I just know that
I
no one
think
has
they
said
would have
anything good about
prevented
it.
this.
Do you think us lost babes, incapable of making our own choices?
No, but
We made a mistake, but it was ours to make, not yours to prevent. Even if you had been here.
I...
Rule of Rose is kind of like Silent Hill
Goodbye,
4
Brunhilde.
in that the
Goodbye,
like
my goddess.
the atmosphere and the ideas
Kratos.
are what's getting you through over the
The time to help my people.
the kind of awful game design.
Already dead.
Oh, but you did. You put their spirits at ease, and that has eased. My spirit as well. I feel lifted.
Enjoy it. It will not last.
You're right. There are most
Kratos
certainly
is such a
other
charmer.
sisters out in the realms.
Always know how to end on a cheery note, brother.
I don't think that the people making these games are really even fans anymore. It's been so long since we had a quick time event sexy minigame. Those were like vital to the experience. They were so informative.
Oh, lady, I was curious about some of the flora we've encountered on our travels.
And you will remain curious. It's not my job to teach you everything, Mimir.
Look, I was just asking.
And you have been told.
Oh, you can say that again.
My favorite sex minigame is the one in Ghost of Sparta where if you do really well, like 8 more women jump in. My second favorite is the one in 3 where you can where it's with Aphrodite, where you teleport back to her chambers immediately after killing her husband and she has nothing to say about it.
Look, over there.
Oh, that's right, we forgot one of these torches. The only goddess left alive. I know that she was originally supposed to try to kill Kratos as well, but that ended up being cut, so she's just kind of still in her temple after the world ended. Hephaestus is besides Pandora, is kind of the only death in God of War 3 that Kratos doesn't seem to derive pleasure from. Because Hephaestus was just doing the exact same thing that Kratos would do in his position. What are we... I didn't catch that was Rip Torn until the credits, honestly. But that's cool as shit that they got Rip Torn in. I was gonna say something. I was thinking about God of War 2, and I think I feel like of the original trilogy, that one might actually have the weakest plot. even though like God of War 3's like reveal of the Pandora thing uh, is also a little weak. But
Up
like
there.
up where? Oh. But like they make a big deal about how the fates are like above even the
This is a
gods.
mystic fire. Its flames are
They're
short-lived.
basically saying that they're the most powerful people in the setting. But like they're just a stepping stone on your way to go kill Zeus. It's kind of weird. I was busy yapping, so I didn't even hear what she told me to do. Landscaper achievement unlocked. That's what I get for not looking where I was going. Well, maybe she'll explain uh, now that we've reloaded. Give me Give me 1 second to answer a text and look something up. It's. I think Ragnarok has the stronger opening of this in 2018. 2018 has a great opening because you're wowed by like how much Kratos has changed and like trying to figure out like what's going on. But like they spent an entire game hyping up Odin and Thor actually appearing, and like it actually lived up to the hype. That's such an incredible scene. Oh, I'm a little slow, but I got it. Odin also uh, looks like my uncle from the bad side of the family whose meth lab exploded.
That's it.
So that helped. Oh, is this one of those little guys that were?
Nasty hit! You alright, brother?
I also like the juxtaposition in that Thor looks exactly how you hope he would, based on like how they talk about him in the first game, but Odin doesn't actually look like that. I think that's a good juxtaposition. Nope.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
I actually got a PS3 emulator so that I'm also been fixating on Mortal Kombat, on the Mortal Kombat games. And I played the PS3 version of the one where Kratos is a guest character. And it's funny to me that Sony and Santa Monica Studios had like very strict rules on how Kratos was allowed to be portrayed, but like 10 years later, Kratos is just in Fortnite, and there were no such rules.
There.
Mortal Kombat was my go-to fighting series, just NetherRealm in general, until MK1. Hero, where you at?
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation.
Now, I don't like the story, or like what happened to the story of MK1,
We drank from the lover's chalice.
or the gameplay that much.
Stand. I confided in him that
But I
night
also
when
have a
one
more
night
personal
was
reason.
Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed.
So when MK1 came out,
Anything interesting, brother?
I didn't have a PS5 or yet, or a good computer. So my only option was the Nintendo Switch version. And I have never felt so stupid in my life.
The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
I got a refund. Someone convinced me to go to like demand a refund, even though I was just gonna take the L. I told my email to them in my email to them I said that I was gonna become radicalized if they didn't give me a refund.
Better now?
Will I never be free of it? What more
The-
do I need to do?
The thing that people don't talk about with I don't know if it's any better now, but I would be willing to accept the Switch version of MK1 looking like that if that was what it took to for it to run well. It did not run well. It ran like shit.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
So I fell off of MK1 after launch, and I didn't come back to it during the story expansion. MK11, I think, was when the gameplay. I was having the most fun with the gameplay.
See it? Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready?
MK9 is still when they were still kind of sticking to the like kind of weird button inputs that Mortal Kombat used to use for its special moves,
We drove that
and I don't think that aged super well.
The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union.
The most I've enjoyed a NetherRealm game is Injustice 2. I spent like 400 hours on that.
Mona.
The stone refuses to let go.
I just know her hair nasty.
Mona!
I remember playing Injustice 2 day one.
The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. As
Odin
my
is
priest,
incapable of
I
not being an
bond
asshole for 5 seconds.
I bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword
Cheaper than therapy.
no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much much more fitting use for it.
Ooh. Mortal Kombat, the recent movie, and Mortal Kombat 1 kind of was a 1-2 punch of making me lose interest.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an
Well,
important one today.
the story of 1, aside from leaning into the multiverse stuff that everyone's doing, it also... okay, hi. It also it's kind of just continuing to do the stuff that people were getting annoyed about with, like, time travel and shit, and, like, not and not sticking to a canon for more than, like, 5 seconds at a time. The part where it's just solely focused on the new universe before the multiverse comes in, that stuff is good. Rip his head off!
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just... I owe you my life, such as it is, and I caused you so much pain, put you in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know, but I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. I'm forever in your debt.
I appreciate that.
It's...
Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
It's more just the fact that, like, once you, like, start frequently doing time travel and multiverse... Give me a second. And multiverse stuff, like, it's impossible to, like, get invested in it. Okay, that's just gonna have to be on the screen for a little bit. I wonder if I'm gonna get those ads less now that Twitch actually has said they're gonna try to do something about the view botting problem. Come on. I just want to get on the boat and go home. Florida man. I would recommend, if you've never tried it, typing your birthday followed by Florida Man to see what Florida Man stories have happened on your birthday. One of the ones that happened on my birthday is Florida Man. Florida Man tries to offer fellatio to officer in exchange for chicken nuggets.
Come on, get up, brother.
Come on. The only other game I have loaded up on my PS5 is Lies of P, which became free recently. So if I lose patience here, we might do that for the remaining, hour. Although I don't think that that impatience is going to do me much good in a Souls-like right now. Going for it. Nope. I really should have bought a resurrection stone while I had the opportunity. Well, I'm only an hour in, and I'm fairly new to Souls-likes. I only played my first Souls-like 3 months ago. It was the Demon Souls remake, and I beat that in 2 days, but I'm stuck on Dark Souls. The only other Souls game I've played is I played some of Jedi Fallen Order, which is kind of a much more user friendly introduction to it. Welcome to Jurassic Park. I saw that it had easier difficulties, but I declined to use them as I assumed that the easier difficulties had been added later. And I also think that if a Soulsborne type game doesn't make you want to kill yourself every couple hours, that it's not doing its job. Oh, come on, I was so close. We might switch to that in a minute. Now that I'm close to losing my patience. Oh no, the fucking health. Ah! That's better. One more try. I only beat the starting boss of Liza P. Good to see you too. I hope you get some sleep, which I should probably do in a bit also. Actually, I think now would be a good time to stop that. But yeah, everybody take easy and stay safe.